Hi, I'm Dean O'Brien from O'Brien Real Estate. I've got here today Stavros from our Corporate Director and Ty Luff, who's our new Director at the Somerville Office. So welcome on board, Ty.
Great to be on board.
Look, Ty, just so the people out there can understand a bit about you, you're a second generation real estate agent, I believe?
Yeah, I am. My parents are real estate agents. I've got a brother in real estate as well. I started real estate, could say in 1994, delivering letter drops for my parents, and then actively as an agent's rep in the year 2000. So we're coming up in our 18th year now.
And that's a long time, so you've seen quite a few changes. What's been a significant change for you? Because you're peninsula based all the way through?
Yes, yeah, I grew up in Somerville, lived there for 32 years. When I first started, it was buyer management was crucial. We'd have a lot of listings, carrying 30 to 40 listings any one time. It was all newspaper advertising. I think we were one of the first agencies to get on board with internet. I think we only had one computer in the office, so taking buyers through properties, you put them in the car, you go show them 20 properties, and then they get out of the car and say, no, I don't like any of them. So we used to spend a lot of time showing properties 7 days a week, but now it has changed. So most of our inspections are through open houses. People can vet the properties over the internet 24/7, so it has got easier in that sense.
Awesome. Now, the Somerville area, description of sort of the clientele, the properties you sell. I'm sure there's some lifestyles. I know you're a developer yourself, so you sell a lot of off the plan.
Yeah, so we've got a very diverse range of properties. So we've got a lot of units coming in the market now because land is at shortage, but then we've also got the large acreage, up to 50, 100 acres, a lot of small farmlets, a lot of properties on 1 and 2 acres too. So, our price ranges start from $350 up to, 2.5, 3 million. So.
Right, Ty, so you opened in mid-November last year and you had one of your biggest months when you joined O'Brien Real Estate. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it was a very big month, not only in sales-wise, but in the changeover, which the support from O'Brien was fantastic. They rolled it out for us while we were busy making sales. We just happened to launch a couple of larger off-the-plan developments, so we made a lot of sales in that month. And more prominently, we sold a lot of established properties and larger properties for some exceptional prices.
Yep. How did your team adapt on the changeover? How did they find it?
Yeah, they're very excited by the changeover. Everyone likes change, whether they can embrace it or not. They really have embraced the O'Brien change though. The support from corporate and the sales training and other things they've got there has been really good for them.
No, great. Reflecting back to November, on your first month, I actually did an auction for you, and we had a huge turnout, and I could tell you your staff were very excited in the involvement of that day, so it was really good.
Yeah, it was. I think it was on the Thursday we rolled out and changed over. First auction on the Saturday. We changed a lot of boards and a lot of flags, so there was a lot of work done behind the scenes. But yeah, everyone took it really well.
Yeah, I've got to say it was a credit to you and your team that did it so far. So it was really good.
We have Josh Fegan Training, and we've actually had Josh Fegan Training here today. Your team between Shelley and Chrissy, they always attend. How have they embraced Josh's training?
Yeah, look, I think I first attended a Josh Fegan training a couple of years ago, and I thought this is really fresh, it's new, it's dynamic, and he's one of the best trainers that Australia's offering at the moment. So, and he's really good just to keep the motivation. Real estate's one of those things where you can lose motivation sometimes pretty quickly. So, attending these trainings, we are able to maintain a really solid level.
Shelley's just put on an assistant, Lauren.
Yeah, she has. Looking at the transactions she's doing, she's getting bogged down with a lot of other work, building inspections and trying to maintain a database and that sort of thing. So she was a good time for her to put on a PA to take away some of that workload so she can do what she does best.
Actually, there's a bit of a topic, I suppose, with the time you've been in real estate. Have you seen the need for that assistant role to become more and more important within a lead agent?
Look, I think going back 15 years ago it was probably more and more important because we didn't have the technologies we've got now where some of your management systems do operate themselves. So if you're at the level now where you are requiring a personal assistant with the systems we've got in place, you can really excel. You
can do some serious transaction and probably a fair with software, as you say, good systems, etc. Allows you to maintain more of a lifestyle because you were, as you said, taking 40 by homes visits and you were working 7 days a week. You can get a good work-life balance these days if you embrace change, as you said, and embrace systems.
Yeah, using those systems. Back in the early days, doing 60, 70 hours a week in real estate wasn't uncommon. Myself having 2 young kids, family time is very important for me. So, you know, we don't open the office on Sundays like we used to, but everyone's on call, you know, via email or via the telephone. You know, just the technology with telephones now is great.
Phone.
Yeah.
You're not mobile, you're not in the game.
No.
Well, I could bring up some fun facts, Ty. Now, back in the day, is it true you were the youngest ever licensed estate agent in Victoria?
I actually completed my licence training prior to turning 19, and one of the conditions was that you have to work continuously as an agent's rep for 1 year before you can apply for your licence. So obviously you can't be an agent's rep until you're 18. So I did the training at the age of 18, and 19 got my licence.
Yes.
That's where I met this lovely guy.
So, Ty, look, we'd just like to thank you for coming in today. You know, it's a great transition. You've been fantastic. You certainly embrace our training, our culture, and your team does as well. And we just look forward to having a successful future together.
Yeah, look, O'Brien's have been great. There's a great team. I think team is very important. It's like when you play footy, you want to play footy with your mates and all get along. And I feel like we're a team at O'Brien, and I'm playing footy with my mates.
Excellent. Thanks for that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
Ty.
you.